Good morning. I'm Matthew Peterson from HomeWatch Caregivers. I'm one of the sponsors of the Greater New Haven Senior Community Partners Program. The Partners Program is a program and a network of people who provide services, not just to seniors, but with a focus on seniors and helping them in their daily lives. I am really happy to be talking to Andrew Jambor of Amston Home Transitions. Andrew does a lot of different things, again, not just for seniors, but has a large senior focus of people with respect to real estate and home-related transactions. Andrew, you do a lot, so why don't you tell us more about what you do? Thanks.
Thank you so much, Matthew. I appreciate the time and being able to come out here and talk today. This is great. So what we are is we are a one-stop service, a concierge service that helps seniors with downsizing, moving, packing, real estate related services, property management, basically going from start to finish, whether you're transitioning from a house to a smaller house and downsizing, or even moving into an apartment, or even moving into assisted living, which is a lot of our clients. We work primarily with seniors and their families, especially if they're out of state or far away and the families can't be around to help. We reduce a lot of stress load off of the clients. We make them feel so much better. We treat everyone like family. It's a wonderful business, and it gives them a one-stop solution. Typically, when someone goes into a place like an assisted living, the assisted living manager will hand out 10 different pamphlets to someone saying, here's your mover, call these people for a downsize, these people for a clean out service, or an estate sale, and they'll hand them. And it just basically causes a tremendous overwhelm for people. And a lot of times when we meet someone for the first time, they just don't know where to start. And we walk them through the process and do an assessment for them for free and give them a heads up and say, this is the path we can take you on and what you should do, whether you use us or not. And we're basically a big resource for these seniors and their families, to help them with all different aspects. We also do home modifications as well. So even if you're staying in place, we have licensed contractors, fully insured, and we can help with any process of that, even if it's within your own home transition. So it's basically the overview of what we do. And like I mentioned, it's a wonderful service for people that really don't know where to start, or even if they're somewhere in the transition phase, they may have already done some downsizing, they may have already done some packing, but as you know, certain situations, there's always work to do in those, and we have to kind of go from there and help them get through that situation.
Terrific. And is there a specific geography? Are there where in the state of Connecticut do you work?
So we work all over Connecticut. We're primarily based in Wallingford. We have an office in Glastonbury, but we've gone everywhere throughout the state.
I mean, this sounds terrific. It's almost too good to be true. Just because I see in my business how many people are just completely overwhelmed. I mean, I imagine that some of your clients you kind of are able to handle right away, but it sounds like some you've got kind of almost longer term relationships as they move through different phases.
Absolutely, and that's the big thing. Like, they become our family in a way. It's like having additional grandparents and just additional family members. Like, and sometimes the transition process can take simple as a move, can take a few days to move and pack. And then in some cases, you may be starting from the beginning, where you're starting with the decluttering phase and downsizing, and then even putting a house on a market, working with other realtors to get that, to make that happen, doing home repairs. So sometimes we could be with a client for up to 6 months and even longer.
Can you help people find a real estate agent if they don't have one kind of in pocket?
Absolutely. We can work with agents that are already in pocket, and we also have referrals to area realtors that know that can definitely come in and help someone, and no obligation, no pressure. They can give them an idea what the house will sell for, and an understanding of what needs to be done.
That is terrific. What is the best way for people to reach you, and how should people get in touch with you? And maybe I should ask, when in the process should people get in touch with you?
Well, yeah, when in the process is a great question, because the sooner the better, because we'll come out for free. We'll come and do the assessment, and it helps us give our clients an idea of what they need to start, how they need to move. We've gone out to houses a year ahead. Someone who saw us giving a presentation on downsizing, for example, a year later will contact us and say, hey, I'm ready to start doing this. And they'll have a plan. Some people have a plan, but unfortunately, most people don't. They get to a point where they wait too long, and they'll need help right away. But the sooner you can plan, and especially the downsizing part and getting things that you no longer want, or if you know you're going to be moving into a smaller space that's 1,200 square feet and you're coming from a house that's 3,000 square feet, you have to kind of start working through what things are going to come with you and what should stay and either be donated, sold off in an estate, depending on the quality of the items, and also what's going to be just maybe thrown out or in that respect. And then getting in touch with us and myself the best way to do it. We have our website, guidingthemove.com. They could fill out a contact request. Our number's on there as well. They could reach out and connect with us that way. And we are on Facebook as well if they wanted to message us directly for a more instant way. But those are the biggest ways to reach me. And also my phone number itself, which we could add to the contact info.
Terrific, and all of that information is going to be under us in the YouTube video. Andrew, thanks so much. I think this is really helpful. I know a lot of people who need your services, and I think most people don't know that there is someone out there that can do this wide range of services for people. I didn't know until I met you that there was a group that can kind of handle everything for my clients and my friends and family, and as I know, people will need the service. So thank you for participating. I'll just sign off and say I'm Matthew Peterson. I'm with Home Watch Caregivers of New Haven. We are a home care company specializing in seniors and others who need help in the greater New Haven metro area. You can get my contact information also in the crawl below. Andrew, thanks very much, and I appreciate your time. Take care.
Thank you so much.